Hey, welcome back to Fishing with Capt and Sharky. It's winter time and the water's gin clear. I mean crystal clear. And let me give you a little advice. If you want to have some good action and have good results, try to go with the more natural baits. Stuff that matches the baits that are in the water, because these fish can really see what's going on. I have here a jig with an 1/8 ounce jig head, but this looks like a little mullet, a little bait fish. And then I also have these little plugs. And these dive 2 to 3 feet. I use them on the shallow shoals, but they look natural and they have a nice eye on them and they reflect very nicely. And if I could say anything to you this time during the winter, it's slow your baits down, use natural baits, and match the hatch. If you can bring your diameter of your line down to a thinner diameter, that'll also help. Watch your knots. Make sure your knots are good and tight. There's schools of redfish everywhere, and you're going to get that real big one. Trust me. Get off the couch, get out there and get these fish. They're out here everywhere. Look at the size of these redfish. This is a good, huge redfish here. Look at that. There's a nice redfish. This is a typical St. Augustine redfish right there. Bring them on up here on the deck. Well, fans, like I said, the water's gin clear. You want to use those. If you're using artificial baits, try to use baits that imitate the baits that are in the water, because the fish can see absolutely incredibly right now. All the algae's dead. Try top water too. Just slow down your baits. Now, early like this in the evening, I've been going to live bait, using mud minnows, finger mullets on a popping cork, and you see here we get some nice redfish. They're still around. They're schooling up quite a bit though. And so if you take your time and be real quiet, shut your motor off and make your approach to the fishing area real stealthy, you can have these kind of fish too. Earlier in the morning we'd be catching them on top water, and then we went down to the subsurface. And they're all about this size right here. Let's get him back in the water. There we go.